Okay, this is Sandman99.
And I'm RecB5.
And we're looking at the standings just before we go into the last game of the season. And currently we're atop the NFC with a 14-1 record, along with the Desperados. However, I'm not sure what the tiebreakers are that decide that we're the number 1 seed, but right now I'm looking at wins versus conference opponents. And we have 11 wins against conference opponents, whereas the Desperados have only 10.
Of course, they are playing a conference opponent next.
That's right. And we, on the other hand, are playing an AFC opponent in our last game. So I'm not sure if assuming that we both win our games, us and the Desperados, I'm not sure what tiebreakers will be used then. But I guess we'll probably find out.
We just gotta score more points.
It is meaningful to finish in the top seed because it gives you home field advantage for all of your playoff games up until the Super Bowl. So, anyway, we're gonna see if we can come through here and finish 15-1.
And score more points.
Just like the 86 Chicago Bears.
Offense wins championships.
So here we go. And our next opponent is the Boston Royals. And since we have revamped the playbook a little bit again...
Yeah, I've revamped the offense extensively, actually.
You were unhappy with your abysmal performance last week.
Yes, I was unhappy with it.
Only scoring 30 points.
So I went through every single passing play in the playbook, and I redrew the ones that didn't work, and I tweaked the ones that worked okay to try to get them to work better. And I came up with a new passing system that revolves much more heavily around the full house formation. No more switching back and forth between formations all the time.
Okay. So but we're going to go with the alternate away uniforms. We played last week with the alternate home uniform, so we'll play with the alternate away uniform this time.
All right.
So what is your, I guess, minimum level for points scored in a game that makes you happy?
That makes me happy, or that I'll be satisfied with? Because there are two different things.
That you would be satisfied with, I guess.
At least 24 points a game is like satisfied, but at least 40 points a game is happy.
Oh, I see. So the 30 points a game, or 30 points that you scored last game was not that bad.
But it wasn't that good.
You did throw 2 interceptions, and I think you got sacked 4 or 5 times in that game too, though. Because the Bulls did rough up our offensive line pretty badly. And, and you actually made several bad throws because you got hit at the moment that you were throwing, which tends to, even a good quarterback can't throw an accurate ball that way. And lots of times they just came slicing through our offensive line, almost as if they were unblocked. So, you know, like they're a strong D team and they played like it.
Well, that's why I'm hoping that the adjustments that I've made here will help ease things up a little bit. Actually, a lot of the plays were simplified or streamlined in a lot of different ways. And then a lot of them, too, were redrawn just with things that I've learned over the season on better route drawing and stuff like that, and making patterns work better together. So,
well, hopefully that will do the trick then.
Well, as always, there's always a focus, an explicit focus in my offense of getting rid of the ball as fast as possible.
Well, the Royals won the toss and elected to kick, so I'm going to pick the wind at our back.
Of course they did, because they're a strong D team.
Yeah, they want to put the ball in their defense's hands right away. So we're going to have a look here and just see how things actually look for them. So they were, I believe they were 8th in the league in passing or something like that, which is surprising considering the quality of quarterbacks they've got.
Yeah.
Because they don't look very good at quarterback. They've got an average halfback by the looks of it.
Strong, though.
Yeah. They got a pretty decent fullback that they hired out of free agency. They have an injury at wide receiver, so they've got 2 injuries at wide receiver, so their 2 best wide receivers are out. Wow. And the rest of them don't look too good.
Yeah, they're really screwed.
So yeah, I'm liking this from a defensive point of view. Well, looks like they've got okay so tight end. Oh, they got an injury at center as well.
So they're all banged up.
Yeah, this team has a lot of injuries. And wow, look at who they got at right tackle. I have a feeling that I'm going to eat this offense alive.
Oh, look at how slow he is.
Yeah, I'm going to eat this offense alive.
You're going to run circles around that guy.
But by the looks of it, though, watch out for the left defensive end because he is a monster.
At least he's not tremendously strong. I might still be able to run.
Yeah, well, he's fast, though. And got to watch out for the right defensive end because he's basically the left defensive end, just playing on the other end.
We got Freeney on one side and Freeney on the other.
Yeah, and well, it'd be kind of like having Freeney and Mathis, only more so.
Yeah.
And then we got Howard Walker and Cornell Fryer here, who
fast
are both,
for defensive tackles.
Yeah, they're both very good players too.
But not exceptionally strong for defensive tackles.
Yeah, but you're only going to be seeing this guy most of the time, I think, because I believe that the Royals play a 3-4 based defense.
Yeah.
So here we go, left outside linebacker. Well, they're pretty good. Inside linebacker, they're very good. Right outside linebacker is very good as well. And, of course, they've got superstar caliber corners. And a very good free safety. And the Pro Bowler at strong safety.
Well, at least he's not superhumanly fast like the last guy.
So, it looks as though they're going to be depending entirely on their defense to try and keep them in this game, because I don't think they're going to have much on offense, because it looks like most of the injuries that they've got are also on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
So things are looking a little bit rough for them.
Just got to go with the ground chuck strategy.
Yeah, bad things happen when you go to the air. I have a feeling that that is probably going to be true in this game too, because it really doesn't look to me like they've got much to work with. But anyway, here we go. We're going to return to kickoff, and then you can work on your audibles.
The home team are ready to kick this
so look at that. The
off.
Pigeons and the Stingers both have a chance to finish at 500 if they win this week.
Mm.
From the 9-yard line.
And here we go.
All right.
Made it out to the 28-yard line.
So they have first.
We still do the halfback check down thing. But now we've got this nice flare post pattern play.
Ah, so you've got the ability to go over the middle a little bit now.
That's right. I've been working extensively on the over the middle passing game. Yeah, I'll do it from here.
Let's get back to the action.
Okay, and here we go. Offense, mark 11.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Going to the air on first down with the pass.
Oh, you overthrew him.
Incomplete pass. Way too high.
Oh, well.
He was pretty well covered anyway.
That's why I threw it as a touch. I figured if he can get to it, then that's fine, and if he can't, then oh well.
Yeah.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
It looks like they are going to resist you running the ball.
Yeah, apparently. They don't like the run.
Looking downfield, throws it.
Ooh.
Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, they'll face.
Yeah, that brings to mind the old Playmaker football game from the 286 PC days.
Well, I think they're going to have to shut down
And made me laugh because when I was looking through the playbooks that come with some of the teams in that one of the teams had a play called Thwart Run. And it looked kind of like that, actually. Everybody was up on the line, right?
Records the tackle at the 28. Gain of about a yard. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. Here's the punt.
Well, gets a nice long punt that's going to go out of bounds.
This one goes out of bounds. This play will be the first of the game for the
All
offense.
right, well, here we go, folks.
First and 10. Sherry with a man in motion. They'll pass on first down. Under pressure.
Well,
Gets
got
the
a
pass
shot
off,
on him.
And the catch is made. Newman catches the pass but goes nowhere. It'll be second down. A little over 4 to go. Defensive line shifting around a bit. Morton comes in motion. Pressure coming. Rosen.
Look at that. The same. It was the same pattern again, right?
Yep. That was the little boot twice in a row.
Yeah. I think that so long as I keep playing a lot of man coverage,
They'll keep running that boot.
I'm probably going to be seeing that a lot.
Well, you could try some mixed coverages.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll let them do this for a bit, but I'll see if I can bait a trap, right?
Number 27, the lone back. Number 27, Boston makes the stop at the 35. So a pickup of maybe 3. It's second down and 7 to go. The defense is shifting. Sherry sends a man in motion. Lewis.
Nice.
Yeah, they don't have a very much of a speed guy at running back, so.
Yeah, he's about average.
3rd and 7.
So he's not going to run away from people very much.
Slight change in the defensive alignment. Closing in, gets the pass off. Just can't find a way to bring that one in.
Went for the flats, but he dropped it.
Yeah.
Couldn't hang on.
Yeah, I think that was awfully close to the sideline. I think that even if he'd have caught that, I would have managed to
Push him out.
tackle him and push him out, or push him out of bounds before he made the first down.
Yep.
Because his momentum would have carried him awfully close to the sideline there. He might have even stepped out on his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to run away from that.
Oh, that's okay.
Because that happens quite frequently, too, when a player catches the ball that close to the sideline, he ends up stepping out just because his forward momentum just carries him out that way.
Changing the play now.
Ooh, nice.
Barber with the stop at the 36. And that's a gain of about 8.
Well, now you'll be seeing a 10-man box here shortly. If you do that 1 or 2 times, they'll start stacking everybody in there again.
It looks like they got man coverage on the running back, but no one else.
Yeah, it could be a man zone, like a mixed coverage, right? Oh, nice. You just got a block at the last second there. I thought you were going to get stuffed, but... there we go. There we go. There's the 10-man box. Wow, look at that guy.
I think he's trying to lock up with someone, and he can't quite get there because somebody's in the way.
There's too much traffic in there, eh?
Yeah, well, they like to run the 10-man box. It's better against pass than the 11-man box.
Yeah. I would say probably you got free safety coverage on the halfback. That's why he moved down into the middle of the field like that.
Yeah.
That was
I noticed that when I'm designing plays, if I give the free safety a man coverage assignment, if I do man lock, he'll move down and line up across from the halfback.
I'm going to hand the ball to Gaines here on this little slant play.
Yep.
Number 6 sends a man in motion. He'll get it again.
Well, he blocked exactly nobody, that guy you moved over there.
Couldn't find any.
He just went roaring through the middle and didn't touch anyone.
I tried.
Yeah, well, you got to try
The
it.
number of holes and cutback lanes at the back has to choose from.
Changing the play now.
See, I like it better when they have a full man coverage scheme, because otherwise their outside linebackers will get on all the way out by where Houston and Hudson are, and they'll jam them at the line.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what the Bulls were doing in the last game, eh? They were jamming your receivers at the line all the time, and then what that does is it doesn't necessarily prevent them from running the route, but what it does do is it delays them so that you have to stand back there and wait. Right, and I noticed that one of the reasons that they were able to get pressures and sacks and disrupted passes and things on you is because they were jamming your receivers and you had to actually stand in the pocket and wait for them to come open, right? Which you usually don't have to do.
Well, my entire offense is get rid of the ball as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and when you're not able to do that, that's why they were able to get in there and chase you around back there. You actually scrambled more in that game than you usually do, too.
Now, I had to buy a lot of time. It was a bit of a problem. I'm hoping that these revisions that I've made to the offense here will help remedy that issue.
Yeah, well, you just took advantage of the big weakness that the 3-4 defense has against the run up the middle there. Because that's one drawback to playing that, is that the gaps between the linemen are really big.
He sees something in the defense.
I think I'll have better luck with this.
You think so?
Again, he'll get the call.
Well, you managed to get around them.
Bring him down at the 27. And he picks up about 4. 8th play of this drive. They're within striking distance here.
They've been covering that pretty well.
Yeah, I'd look for some kind of a blitz coming up the middle, too, because their defenders there outnumber the number of running backs you've got.
Yeah.
If this was a man lock. So I would say, unless they've got the extra guy playing a zone, he's probably coming on a blitz.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. Number 6 has been perfect on this drive.
That's one thing that the 3-4 defense does a lot of, is they blitz linebackers from various places a lot, right? In order to get the equivalent of a 4-man rush, they're almost always sending a linebacker from somewhere.
Calling an audible.
Let's see if I can throw a curls play, maybe.
Well,
drops back, gets the pass off, and
well, you threw the safe one over the middle there.
At the 13-yard line. They'll need to reach the 7.
If you pick up 4 yards on first down, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'd call that a successful first down.
Well, it's as good as a run.
Well, it's about nickel and diming them to death.
Yep. See, I think that in the Bulls game too, that game would have turned out differently if their offense had been able to contribute anything, right?
Possibly.
You know, because their defense was on the field for almost the whole game, right? And they may not have been, they may have been kind of stingy and tough against you, but
looks to the end zone. Great throw.
it took you a lot of time to move down the field again. Same as this
I only
time.
barely had enough space between the safety to throw that because of being so close to the goal line and all. You can see the safety starting to creep up there.
Yep.
Because he knew nobody was going to enter his zone that deep.
The kicker lines up for the point.
That's why they're quality players.
And it's up.
Wow, that one took quite a hook. Okay, so we see if we can kick a kickoff out of bounds now, or what?
Yeah, really. That's what we're working on.
You haven't done that in a couple of games.
Have I not?
No, you kicked a couple of zero accuracy kicks the last game, but for some reason they stayed in play.
Maybe the ball likes me.
I don't know. I think it's random where the ball goes when you get that bad of an accuracy result. Probably.
First and 10.
Goes to kick it and he hits it with his heel or something.
Yeah.
Making some changes along the defensive
7 points on the board is a good start.
Yep.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure with the pass.
Well, after that first possession where you had the punt,
Here's what happened.
what do we got going on here? We got 3 tight ends.
Let that one go.
What kind of offensive alignment is that?
Single back 3TE.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's not a very commonly used formation at all.
No.
Pick with the stop at the 26. 2-yard gain.
Well, if they want to run for 2 yards, I guess that's okay. I'll let them do that.
It's third down and 8 to go.
3rd and 8. Here we go.
Drops back.
Oh, they left the halfback in the block.
Almost intercepted. Almost a
Defensive lineman gets his hands on the ball.
Yep, that good old spy in the middle. Makes it tough to throw those short passes over the middle.
Yep.
Coming now to punt it away. Here's the punt.
Wow.
That's short.
He sure is afraid of my punt returning abilities, eh?
Yeah, I don't even think you're on the leaderboard for that.
Oh, no, I'm not even close. I'm not dead last in the league, I don't think, but I'm definitely not in the upper half. If anything, I'd say our special teams are awful.
Only the worst in the league.
Yep.
Throwing on first down.
Oh, fuck. I just threw it right at that guy.
This one falls incomplete.
I just didn't see him there. I don't know why I didn't see him there. I just didn't see him there.
Watch film each week to try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
This one is handed off. Number 52.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you know what? That's the soft spot in that defense, right?
Yeah, I was hoping I'd get a little something there.
Well, you got 4 yards.
The home team come out in a nickel.
Anytime you get 4 yards on a run play, I mean, that's a success. It's interesting. I'll bet you could send Gaines out to the slot on either side, too, out of this, right? If you really wanted to.
And he hits his target.
If I wanted to.
You think you're being a little overly cautious there?
Maybe, but still getting used to all this new stuff that I put in here now.
Will come into this game.
I figure if I can just get some yards and get a good punt, then that's probably better than blowing it.
Well, this should be a good one.
Hopefully.
Well, you got a good wind at your back. You got good accuracy.
I'm just wondering if I aimed this far enough.
I don't know.
I might have aimed it too far, actually.
Yeah, maybe. But that wind might help you a bit.
Here's the punt.
No, you didn't aim it too far. Oh, boy, you almost hit the corner there. That was close.
It's 1st and 10. Changing things up along the
that would have been pretty good punt.
Only one man back.
Yeah, that would have been inside the 1.
Yeah, that would have been a safety.
Going to be denied his first sack on that play.
I bet you if the wind hadn't been blowing so strong, actually, I probably would have been able to fit it in there.
I don't know. Sometimes the wind helps, sometimes it hinders.
The home
Just with the wind at your back like that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, blows
Oh
out.
my God.
Holt blows out that running back out of the way and then sacks the quarterback. Boom.
Let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
And you wonder why I play the 5-man line? That's exactly why I play the 5-man line.
Because you hate blocking running backs?
They're looking now at 3rd and long.
Well, no, I was thinking more along the lines of it's a highly effective defensive technique. But
he finds his man.
there, see, I made him check down there.
The 16-yard line.
Well, that's okay. That punt was a net gain for us, even with the touchback.
Yep.
3 plays, they lost yardage. Here comes the punter.
Yeah, especially the 5-man line shines when they're in a situation where they have to pass.
And he chooses not to return this
Because then I don't need to worry about shifting the line one side or the other and having them run around me the other way, right?
Yep.
I can just try and get that uncovered defensive end and have them just go get them.
Hand it off to the fullback.
Oh,
Walker pulls him down.
that guy kind of broke his block sideways there and got in my way.
Yeah, well.
For a first down. From out of the nickel.
That's the way it goes, though, right? And you know what? If you can get running plays for a net gain, then you can come out on 2nd down and throw a short pass like this.
This is the nickel strong.
Yeah.
This formation is heavily unbalanced to one side because it's a nickel strong.
Yeah, but they got the line shifted, though.
Oh, I'm hoping that I can get past that.
Well, you got about the same as you would have thrown that little curl out of the backfield.
4-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, too bad neither of my running backs actually blocked anybody.
Well, that's okay. Hey, in 3rd and 3, you have an opportunity to run for a first down here.
Yeah, they're all shifted over to the wrong side again.
Yep.
I've never seen so much wrong shifting.
Well, I think that they do that because they're trying to, like, send a blitz from that side.
Yeah.
Definitely. They're overloading that side of the line.
Oh, I just hope I can get out of the backfield fast enough.
I don't know if a normal 3-man line shifts that far, too. Right? That guy's literally... Oh, he didn't... Your running back didn't pick up the corner there. Well, now if you're...
Watch this here. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
Yeah, blocking that cornerback is extremely important in the run game. That being said, you did try 3 runs in a row there, eh?
Well, I was having success at it.
Yep. Uncommon for you, though.
Well, 3 yards, and if you get 3 to 4 yards every carry, you got to keep trying. 3 yards is totally makeable on a run.
Yep.
A high kick. He's waving.
Well,
with a
you're
fair
all
catch.
blocked out. It's going to bounce where it bounces.
Flag down.
Oh, they got a penalty. You accept the penalty. They'll have to start from their 10.
Their Pro Bowl guy got a penalty.
Yeah.
Holding.
Well, it happens.
It's 1st and 10. They're making some changes up front. The backs are lined up in an eye. Sherritt sends a man in motion. Hank makes the tackle.
That wide receiver there really didn't block Hanks.
Yep. See what I mean, though? Like, that Hanks is our corner.
And he did the same thing.
Yeah, that's how important it is to block out the corners when you run, when you call a run play.
Yep.
Dropping back. Pressure coming.
Oh, wow.
2 and 20.
I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like my linebacker was going to get him, and then he got the ball away.
Yeah,
Eh?
he can really fire it
Yep.
in there when he needs
It looked like he shuffled over to the side and tried to avoid it and buy a little more time.
Yeah.
I don't remember looking at his stats if he's mobile or not.
No, he isn't really.
Crosses it out to the right.
Oh, ran through a tackle.
Got nothing for it.
Number 27
Yeah.
didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap.
See, I
count.
just switched to
With an
playing nickel
aggressive
here
defense like
because
this,
it looks like they
hard
feel
count could be an effective way
inclined
to keep them off balance,
to,
not trying to draw them offside.
like pass
Number
quite a bit.
27 gets the pass off.
Oh, he just dropped
Out of his
that one.
hand.
That was pretty
Following
cut
the
off.
incompletion, it's now
Yeah.
3rd down. And this is the 5th play of this drive. They're making some changes up front. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Drops back. Closing in. Gets rid of it.
Well, there's the good old defensive end. Oh no, that's the linebacker.
Yep.
They're going to run out of time here.
Yeah.
Kick the ball away.
Well, then they're going to be punting with the wind now. I would expect this one to be a longer punt.
Yep.
That might be why the punts looked a little bit short because in the first quarter there, because they're punting into about a 6 mile an hour wind, right?
So he did shank one of them.
Yeah, he did. But I would expect to maybe even get to return a punt or two here for a few yards.
Here's the punt
Yep, here it comes really fast.
from the 26.
We got almost
Picks
10
up a
yards
few
out of that
yards on
one.
the return.
All right.
1st and 10. The home team come out on a nickel package. Directing
Hey,
traffic.
you're going to block that corner now, right?
Yeah, well, you need somebody to block that left end, too.
Hand off to the tailback.
Well, blocked him just long enough. Wow, what happened there? That was a terrible tackle.
I went to brace, and I think he just bounced off me. It was weird.
He just exploded towards the
Because I
marker
always
that
brace
time.
with 2 hands
That
before
was a
guys
big-time
make
run.
contact with me.
Yep. Well, now I think they're definitely got some kind of
Looks like he's
9-man
changing the
box
play.
monkey business going on here.
He sees something in the defense.
Well, if they come at me, I'm going to see if I can throw it over their head.
They sure do have a densely packed formation there.
Looking for a receiver.
Oh, somebody got their hand up the line there.
Uh-oh. It looks like they hit you while you were throwing, too.
That's too bad somebody put their hand up the line.
Yep. Well, I'm a little more concerned about the injury than the...
It's all about the yardage, man. As long as you get the yardage, doesn't matter how you get it. Oh my god, that was horrible blocking.
Yeah.
We outnumbered those guys 2-1. That was terrible.
They got there
Well,
and shut
now
that play
looks
down
like
very quickly.
Baker's got to try and
That's just
throw
case
a
of studying game
longer
film this
pass
week
for a
them.
first down.
When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Baker with a man in motion.
Oh, they move the nickel back to the other side. Looks like Gaines might be uncovered over here.
Directing traffic.
If you can get it to him.
I might also be able to slip it to Rose. But Rose won't get me a first down.
Yeah, I think Gaines is the higher percentage pass, and if there's no one covering the flat there, he should be able to run for a first down after catching that. Uh-oh.
Pressure on
Yeah, he did come open eventually, but you would have had to wait for a bit longer.
the 49.
And I don't think you had time.
Well,
Right.
it is what it is.
It was a curl flat, like the linebacker followed him for a bit and then he dropped off.
For the punt.
I think I probably could have hit Rose, but I was looking at the left.
That looks like it could be a good punt, too.
I'm trying to aim it more downfield because the wind's in my face.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can make him run for it, then hopefully I can.
Well, if it's
sneak
going
past
to
the guy.
land in anywhere inside the 15-yard line, he won't field it anyway.
Here's the kick.
Oh, that might be a little bit too much upfield.
Yep.
I guess when you're
this.
kicking him that low.
5 wide receivers.
Oh, is it time to get some sacks?
So they have 1st and 10 here. They're making some changes up front. Sherritt goes to work with an empty backfield.
Yep, Holt adds to his total. Oh, there was someone else in there along with him, too.
Gets to the quarterback.
I wonder if he's going to get the credit or someone else's.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. They'll go from the
big zone defense.
Under pressure, flings it to the outside. John, he rushed that throw.
He waited until
Yep.
the last
Oh,
second,
look at this.
and he got
Back
the ball out of
to
it. He does a
5
nice
wide
job
again.
handling the pass rush. But he
Yeah,
has
it's going to
know
get to the
which
point where
receiver is if he feels pressure.
Tony Bruno
If he sees
is
a
going to say on the
defense
radio
on the
that they need to file a restraining order against Holt again.
Yeah.
Dropping back, gets the pass off.
Well, he threw the pass, but he was out of
Another
bounds.
receiver who was open.
He's got to do a better job of reading the defense and going through his progression. He can't lock in on
I had
one
that
guy.
pretty much covered anyway. He might have been able to run for 4 or 5 yards, but I had defenders over there to cover him up.
Yeah, it looked good.
Here's the punt.
Here comes the punt.
And here comes the return.
46-yard line.
Oh.
He didn't have much to
Yeah, you know
work
what?
with,
You
but
don't
still
you
got
don't get a
away
whole
with
lot,
decent
but that
return.
8 or 10 yards that you get on each punt return is still field position, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's if you can consistently get that, 8, 9, 10 yard return, it slowly affects the starting field position.
The man in motion. Changing the play now.
Especially if you can punt the ball 50 yards
Throwing on
yourself.
first down. Looking downfield, gets rid of it. Perfect throw.
Baker can still
makes
throw the ball
play
just fine.
At the
Yeah.
37-yard line.
Well, let's just hope we don't have to find out how good he really is.
No, let's hope we don't have to find out how good the backup is.
The whole playbook. You can go with the play fake and look for something deep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's it for the playoffs for him.
Well, that's okay. We still got Baker.
Yeah, well, Baker's going to be the man now. This is going to be interesting. Week 17, Rec V5X gets injured for the remainder of the season.
He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened
That
there.
hurts.
He unloaded
It does.
and he got a depleter.
Good blocking.
But all we can do is
Allowing
keep
him to
pushing
find
on and
the
trying our
seam
best.
downfield that he needed.
That was a good job by the back who just saw the hole, and boom, he hit it right in there for a few yards, and he got the chain gang moving.
Well, you're going to have to be a bit more cautious about fitting those tight passes into some of those spaces now. Because this guy, he might be passably good, but he's not the same caliber of player.
Yeah, well, what it's basically going to affect is I'm going to be a bit more cautious with how I say throw halfback check down.
Yep.
Because if I see any kind of close coverage in there at all, I'll probably throw it more as a touch pass.
He's feeling it right
I see you got your halfback dive there working, though.
Oh, that's a fullback dive.
Okay, fullback dive.
Yeah.
If the defense is looking to force these guys out of their game plan,
Because they're playing the 3-4, so they got that big hole in the middle.
Yep.
Might as well take advantage of it.
Changing the play now.
So the thing I hate about where that
Looks like he's changing the play.
particular guy is standing is he's just going to jam Hudson, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, look for Houston then. It looks like he's got single coverage.
Of course, Baker's accuracy is what, in the 70s?
I don't recall.
Dropping back, pressure coming.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to get sacked anyways.
Yeah, he got sacked.
My protection broke
Great
down.
job getting in there to drag the quarterback
Just as I was
down.
pressing the throw button, too.
Yeah, he just didn't quite get it away.
Like that in just about every game.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Well, maybe if I can get a little closer, I can kick a field goal or something.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what they do with those linebackers to see if you've got any spaces to throw the ball to.
Got to watch the nickelback, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gets rid of it.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yeah, you should have thrown it to Hudson. He was going to be, he had inside position and there was no one else there.
I threw it to, I was looking at Houston first, because I know he's faster, so he'll come open faster.
If you tried a field goal here, it would be a 50-yard attempt.
But it would also be into the wind.
Yeah, into the wind, so probably not, no.
Yeah, I checked Houston first because I know he's faster, and when I saw him get inside position there, I knew I could get it to him.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he just got hit a little too hard. That's the problem with strong D players.
Yeah. I'm very concerned now because you know what? Aaron Baker is going to be quarterbacking at least till the conference title game, assuming that we make it that far.
Are you serious?
Wow, I can't believe he tried to field that. That's a break.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah, that was a terrible decision.
That's okay. I like terrible decisions.
Yeah.
Gives the ball off. Bailey makes
Yep, got a couple yards closer.
And they were able to get to him before he got very far.
Yeah, that was a gift there. Wow.
Once they figure out where the play is going, they do a great job setting their block. Then they have closing speed to get to a ball carrier very quickly.
He's running the toss.
Gonna try. I think that outside linebacker is gonna be what stops me here.
Well, that depends. If McCoy can block him, then you stand a chance. They run a corner blitz out of this kind of formation quite a bit too, though. Oh, there you go. You got the
So
touchdown.
he puts his head down and punches it in for the score.
The offense has been knocking on the door, and now they just kicked it down.
Benson comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after.
Well, that was a little straighter.
Now they put it together offensively with 14
I
unanswered points.
They have a lot
I guess
of
I haven't
talent on the
practiced
offensive side
extra
of the
points
ball.
all that much.
Scoring
Practicing
runs like
passing
this
too
aren't
much.
all that unusual for them.
Well, let's just hope all that practice pays off.
I'm sure it will. It's not like we're running it with
They'll return
Amos
this
Paris or anything.
Yeah, well, you know what? We managed to win the Super Bowl with the Crusaders with me using Rod Dorsey. Look at this. They fumbled again.
Grab
Wow.
live ball. The visiting team.
You know
has
what?
lost
There
two
might be a
fumble
team
jobs.
out there whose special teams are as bad as ours.
They got to put it behind them and move on.
I think our special teams are bad not because we fumble it, but just because we're so slow.
Yeah.
Changing things up along the defensive front. Cherry with a man in motion.
Okay. Well,
27. Stiff arm there. Hicks takes him down at the
that was a good
26.
effort.
Maybe a yard
Yep.
or two on that run.
This offense is determined to establish a running game here in the first half.
The thing about 3-4 defense is it's hard to throw the halfback check down against it, but you can throw other things against it.
Records the tackle at
Yep.
the 28. Johnson, short gain on second
The
down.
seams are just in
2
different
yards.
places.
All on their own 28.
There, Grant Brown made the tackle on that play. We haven't heard him
Lines
called
up with
very
2 backs
often.
behind him.
Look at this, running the toss on 3rd and 7.
And when you talk about getting unloaded
Yep.
on, that's what happens.
You can tell that their passing offense is crippled because if they're scared to pass on 3rd down and 7, you know, like that says a lot.
And they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 29-yard line.
Uh-oh.
Appears to be okay. He'll have to come up for at least one
Oh, my.
That's painful.
Yeah, now Aaron Baker's going to be playing quarterback with one hand tied behind his back, eh?
play. It's 1st and 10.
Let's just hope that's not a serious injury.
Martin. He just unloaded on him.
Boom. Now
I knew
that
as soon
is
as he
what
didn't get up.
football's all about.
Yep.
Not much running room this time.
That's because they're
Oh, good.
continuing
He's
their
not
effort
hurt bad.
to establish a run game here in the first half.
Calling an audible.
You imagine having to throw to Rose against, like, the Zombies or somebody like that?
It's not throwing to him that I think would be that hard. I think it's the drop passes that would get to me.
Yeah.
Surveying
Yeah,
the
I'm just
field.
going to throw that one
Throwing.
away.
Drops the interception. Almost a big turnover.
That's the thing.
That was a lineman out there playing that zone.
Play for his defense.
Oh, that's probably why he dropped it.
Yep.
Rather than an interception.
The defense lines up in the
Yeah, they had the defensive end out there playing a flat
Looks like he's
zone.
calling an audible. Dropping back. He's looking, rolling out to his right.
Well, they had to wait a while, but that sure did come open eventually.
At the 34.
Well, I was scanning and then I looked over to the flat and I saw that there was a guy there, but then I saw that he was backpedaling, so I'm like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'll throw that after all.
Yeah, you didn't look like you had anything there at first, but
First and 10.
after a couple more seconds, you actually had something there.
Now, that's what happens when the pass rush doesn't,
Directing traffic.
it breaks down, right?
Yeah.
Everybody did a good job of blocking there.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Well, they're going to have to now. Well, Baker does have a little bit of mobility, but you're not going to scramble like Rec V5X.
I'm not normally a scrambler anyways.
True. I'm the guy that will do the scrambling a little bit more, actually.
That's why I'm surprised I even managed to get Rec V5X hurt.
They give it to the halfback.
There, that was a nice
Big
run.
hit on the ball carrier.
Yep.
And when you talk about getting
Well, the
unloaded
running
on,
game is
that's what happened
definitely
here. He just got
stepping up at the
unloaded.
right time
Defensive
anyway.
line is wearing down a bit here in the first half.
These defensive linemen have a tough job, and you'll see them wear down.
Because
a
you're
bit.
doing this against
That
a
kind of
pretty good
given play,
defense
a
too,
defensive
right?
lineman can get blocked by the guard and the center. Then have to face a running back coming at him
Ha,
full
and you
speed.
say I'm a passer.
Well, up to
Oh,
this.
this means I won't break 6,000 yards passing this season because I'm injured.
Yeah, that's right. You won't. But yeah, I guess it's good to have a goal for next season.
Hall of Fame checklist. Get 6,000 yards passing in one season.
Yeah. I think you're probably already set a passing record anyway.
Martin. Big hit on the ball carrier.
And when you talk about
That was
getting
good.
unloaded on,
Yep.
that's what
Well, now
happened
it's
here.
3rd and 2,
He
which
just
gives
got
you lots of
unloaded on.
options.
They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
He sees something in the defense.
Could I get away with this?
I don't know. They're playing smart anyway. Like they're basically, you know, like showing you a look where you can't just have that easy pass for a first down, right?
I don't think I'd look for the pass here anyways. If I wanted to pass, I might throw curls.
Yeah.
That would work pretty well against this alignment, but it's only 2 yards.
Well,
I shouldn't have said anything.
are you close enough now? That would be a 48-yard field goal into the wind.
I don't think so.
Or are you going to see if they'll fumble another punt for you?
Yeah, maybe they'll fumble another punt.
The coach has probably told the guy after the last one. He says the next time that happens, you call a fair catch or don't field it at all. Because kicking it into the wind like that too, and straight up, makes that ball hang up there for a really long time. I'll bet you had almost a 6-second hang time on that one.
A lot of hang time, but not very deep. And he signals for the fair catch.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
somebody was smart enough to actually go down there and catch it.
Got over there and caught it, yeah.
That was like a 20-yard punt.
Yeah, that's okay. You make them start at the 10-yard line, that's perfectly all right.
See, special teams wins championships.
Well, I don't know whether special teams wins championships, but they can definitely lose championships.
Isn't that the truth?
Throws it. And it's complete. Cody brings him down at the 26.
Kind of caught you in an awkward position there.
Yeah, I was still shifting when they did that.
Going to the air on first down. With the pass, short pass to the fullback. Boston is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 29.
Oh, they gave him 3 yards for that, eh?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's second down and 7.
I guess he must be 9 feet tall or something. He fell forward for a first down.
Only one man in the backfield. He tucks it away. Brown makes the stop at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 5.
Well, they ran on 3rd and 7. What do you think?
Shifting some personnel up front.
Well, it's hard to say.
Split backs.
Oh, look at that. The defensive tackle on the stunt come around and got him.
Nice. That was good.
Harrison is back to
Oh,
punt.
Houston's back there again.
This is the problem with having your first string players as kick
Here's the
returners.
punt
Yeah.
But it's all we got.
from the 37-yard line.
Well, he managed to get a few yards on the return there, too.
Now as they come back out into the field. Looks like he's
Oh my,
calling
what
an
is the
audible.
mess that they have on the left-hand side there?
Yep.
Do I want to know?
They have a lot of people bunched over there. I'd say they're coming after you from that side.
Throwing on first down.
Oh,
Surveying the field. Rolls right. On
they're
the
coming
run.
after you.
Oh, he
I
caught
can't-
it.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can't believe he caught
Records
that.
the
I was
Wow.
just throwing that away.
45-yard line.
Yeah.
Trying not to take the
Great
sack.
concentration. Watch it. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfect.
Well, you're going to hit the 2-minute warning here now.
Yep.
2 minutes to go.
See, just wait. If we win a couple of playoff games this season, next season, Baker will be disgruntled because he's not starting, eh?
Hand it off.
Well, that worked out pretty good.
Records
Yep.
the stop at the 36.
I think I ended up getting run down from behind there.
That first down
Yeah.
marker
Well, you
just
picked up 9
inside
yards,
the
though.
35. Changing the play now.
What is this insane lopsidedness?
I think they pile all those guys up there because they're looking to create some pressure, right?
Gives the ball off.
You see that? They had a guy shoot through there and almost got you while you were trying to hand the ball off again, eh?
Looks like
Yep.
he's changing the play.
I think that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to overload your offensive line in one spot so that they can, disrupt your offense.
Possibly, yeah.
Looking downfield with the
Ooh,
pass.
that was kind of a
Looks like he might have had another option out there, John.
But he never saw it. Yes,
slightly off-target pass.
I was just throwing that one away.
Calling an audible now. Hand it off.
Oh, I tripped over that guy.
24-yard line.
You tripped over his foot. He stuck his foot out and tripped you.
If they keep getting games like this, it could really open up things for him in the second half.
The home team come out in a nickel.
Well, now 3rd and 6.
He sees something.
Looks like you got double coverage on both of your wide receiver types, but I'd look at, is anybody actually covering Martin? I don't think so. Right? If those two guys that look like they're covering Houston both follow Houston into the middle of the field, if Martin can catch this pass, you could get a big gain. Oh no, the linebacker covering him.
He hits his receiver. Number 52 takes him down at the 16.
That was just one of those odd-looking alignments, right?
Baker stops the clock with that timeout.
Well, you got 16 seconds
And they find themselves in score.
and 2 timeouts.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead.
They got a spread line and spread linebackers.
With the pass, and he
Okay, well,
Brady pulls him down at the
yeah. One more timeout left after this, so you basically can take one shot at the end zone, and then you'll have to kick a field goal if you don't make it. Ooh, this looks like it might be dangerous too.
calling an audible. He's looking, throws it. He finds
Oh, you didn't quite make it. Oh well, let the clock run down to about 4 seconds and then call your timeout.
How much we got to go? We got like
8 seconds.
1 yard?
Yeah, I wouldn't try it though.
No?
You want to. If you run this play and if you get sacked or something like that, then you wouldn't have time to line up to kick the field goal, right?
Could run the sneak though.
No, you'll get the.
You and your conservative strategies.
Well, no, it's just one of those things that you got to do, right?
Hey man, we could get up by 3 touchdowns here.
Yeah.
We have this opportunity. It could be 21-0 in one half of football.
Benson and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt.
No, if you had 2 timeouts still left, then I'd say, yeah, go for it. But
No problem
with only 1 timeout,
I'd go for it anyways.
So let's pick up the action.
well, now we're up 17-0, which is not bad either.
I know, but at this rate, I'm only going to maybe score 36 points in this game.
No, we'll see what the second half brings. See, the thing is that one of the things I think that contributes to the high-scoring games is that if you get several scores ahead of them, they change the way they play, right? And they start trying to come out passing. And when that happens, and they become too one-dimensional, well then that's when I can get in there and get them, right?
Well, I'm only 1 touchdown away from satisfaction.
He'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off.
I mean, he was throwing that right at 3 defenders, right?
Yeah, that was funny.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive line.
Like this game, I could see it going downhill for them really in a hurry.
Only 1 back behind him. Closing in, throws it. This one falls incomplete.
Because they're coming out throwing, right?
Yeah.
And
that's exactly right. His timing was
that's more likely to happen if they're
perfect.
trailing, right?
Hoop and holler over. You want to see stuff like that in every game.
They're making some changes up front. Number 27. Play action.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Just got a hand in there and knocked it away.
That was good.
Yeah.
John, they drop Everyone back in coverage. You just couldn't get it to the open man.
You also got to give a lot of credit to the guys up front. They were outnumbered on the line, and they still put on a good pass rush, forcing him to throw before he wanted to.
Here's the kick.
Yikes.
From the 44.
Yeah, we won't take a hit this time.
Yeah, he showed some good vision
There, you start from their 45-yard line after that,
and
hey?
just take off towards the open field. Got him a nice return for their team.
They switched to a 4-3.
Yep, they did. Although that might be a nickel, too, right? With how bizarre that looks, though.
Hudson with the stop at the
See,
44-yard
and the
line.
gaps are a little bit tighter with the four-man line, right?
Yep.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
But it was first down, so I figured I'd run the ball. It's second down now, so I can pass the ball. You know the formula.
Yep. Yes, I am familiar with it. That being said, though, you have a very balanced offense in this game so far.
Well, let's just say I'm a little more cautious after the previous Bulls game. I wasn't happy with how that went.
He surveys the field, passes left.
Overthrew him.
Incomplete pass.
Well, we'll see that about 50 times more this game.
He has to learn to take a little bit off it sometimes. You don't want to try and guide it in there.
Well, now they got the quarter out there.
You also need to give your guy a chance to catch the ball.
Nickelback in this time.
I don't know, this might be a good time to see those short curls over the middle, because if they blitz everybody, your running backs could...
Directing traffic.
Just saying.
Yeah. Well, what I was thinking is I could have run the post, and if that guy moved out of the flat, I'd be able to throw it under the safety.
It depends, though. Like, if they drop back in a zone here, you wouldn't be able to throw the posts anyway.
See something in the defense.
But here, if they drop back in a zone, you'll still be able to throw a curl, right?
Drops back.
Or I'll throw the curl because there's a guy there, and my blocker didn't take care of him.
They were blitzing enough guys there that it's a good thing you had him there, because they were probably going to sack you.
Actually, I think that guy must have got through untouched.
Actually,
Yeah.
to tell you the truth, the left running back might have been the better guy if you'd have been looking in his direction.
Oh, the only reason why I saw him is because I was scanning right to left,
Yeah.
and I saw the running back there, and then I saw this guy in my face because it's such a close to the line of scrimmage pass.
Back
Yeah.
to the game.
And it's like, really?
Yeah, it just depends on where you start looking, right?
He'll try to
Well,
place
normally
this
I
one
don't see my
inside
bad
the
blocking.
Oh, you're thinking about it a little more now, or what?
No. The moment you start thinking about it, the moment you're screwed.
Uh,
Oh, that's bad punt.
Here's the punt.
well, you're still inside the
This one
20.
goes out of
Yeah,
bounds.
I guess it's the shit punt is better than all the touchbacks that I take.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10. Shifting some personnel.
Ah,
up
now they're
front.
starting to come out with some two tight end
27,
formations
the
here,
long
hey?
back. Sherry sends a man in motion.
Gotta prevent those sacks somehow.
Hands it off. Lewis makes the tackle at the 20. And John is still trying to move the ball on the ground.
This is a tough physical team.
I mean, he could have got 3 yards there. He could have got 4. But I guess they gave him 3.
Consistently, it really wears down the interior line and helps to slow down those pass rushers.
Pressure, gets rid of it.
Oh, he caught it. Oh, breaks a tackle. Wow.
Diving tackle. at
Good
the
thing those guys are
41.
not very fast.
Look at this. He gets himself into position.
I think he was still recovering from the broken tackle there.
Boom. He just
Yeah,
unloads.
maybe.
Now that's a depleter.
Yeah, the corner blew his coverage there. He was there, he just kind of missed.
Well, you know what? They're going to get some passing yards no matter what you do, right?
Never. 3 deep zones, 2 flat zones, man coverage.
Again, Pick makes the stop at the 42-yard
Run that, they'll
line.
never
Trying
get
to
passing
move the
yards
ball on
against
the
you.
ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
Only one man back. Under pressure, throws it, and it's
Wow.
down.
That looked like it hurt.
48. Sherritt will be facing a third down now after that pass next.
Yeah, that's painful.
Wow.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Ball at midfield. Shifting some personnel up front.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert third down.
With the carry, they'll go to the play fake. He finds his man.
Well, okay, that was really cut
Doesn't
off.
get enough to convert.
That was a
It
wide
brings up
receiver
4th.
screen, actually. What happened there was
Houston gets set for
the linemen on that side were screen blocking, right? Like this guy was screen blocking and he was screen blocking. And you see there, they were going to let me go, but then I managed to burst straight ahead so quickly that I was right in that guy's face, right?
Yeah, and he just tossed it away. Yep.
Yeah. And so he was trying, actually it wasn't a wide, it was a halfback or fullback screen, right? He was trying to throw to the fullback there, but I had him
and
covered.
back to the game. Harrison will come in now to punt it away. Here's the punt.
But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. On 3rd and short, run the ball already. Right? Every time the AI drops back to throw a pass on 3rd and less than a yard, or 3rd and 1, or 3rd and 2, and I mean, that pass, they completed it for a loss of 3 yards. Right?
Yep.
You know, like it's just dumb. Like, run the ball on 3rd and short.
Drops back. Gets rid of it.
Nice pass there.
Howard records the stop at the 25-yard line. Nice read, finding the receiver.
Well, that's why
who
we
was in
got
single
that
coverage.
route there.
Yeah.
And maybe I can sneak up the middle here.
Yeah, you know what? I think that the AI, more often than not, just with bad decisions, they cut their own throats, right?
Yeah.
The way I see it is the result of that 3rd down play, that was self-inflicted.
I think I'm only going to get like 2 yards here. That linebacker way outside will cut in because he's good.
I don't know if you can swing it up the middle there, maybe. No, they closed it. They closed it in, right?
Yep.
But it wasn't from the direction you were expecting.
No.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding
But that's
up
okay.
the
I mean, we're in the
quarterback.
lead, so you
He has
got to
a
run the
fast
ball,
first
right?
step. He can explode through the hole. And he needs a line to create that little crease. So quarterback lane to break free.
With the throw.
Wow, did you see that?
They convert for the first
The
down on
outside
that
linebacker coming from the right side of the screen was blitzing.
Was he?
Yeah, but watch, he just runs over the right tackle, and then he runs over the running back.
God.
Let's get back to the play on the
But
field.
it took him long enough to do that you were able to get the pass away.
Well, they are a strong D team. So.
Yeah, he literally ran over 2 guys, just bang, bang, just like that,
The
right?
home team come out in a nickel package. Passing on first down. Gets rid of it.
Go Rose.
Yep.
That time.
Well, you might as well get him going and hope that he develops a little bit, because the more weapons that Baker has, the better off he'll be. Not
That's
doing
true.
too bad. You're 11 of 15.
The home team.
Well, it's
come
not
out in
all
a
the
nickel
99 rated
Looks like
quarterback,
he's
you know?
calling an
Yeah.
audible.
Although that last pass was definitely a little bit off target. But, you know, that's what you get with mid-70s or maybe high 70s accuracy.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is week 17, so we're going to see some progression after this week.
Oh, good block.
Yep.
I mean, he kind of got pancaked by the guy.
Yeah, it was
but
like a reverse pancake, right? A reverse pancake block.
good job there, buddy.
Yeah, if you get splattered when you're out there blocking, but you manage to successfully take the player out of the play anyway, you get like a -1 pancake.
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Maybe they have a statistic for pancaked blocks.
Yeah. Pancakes that result in a successful play.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that guy just got pissed off at that guy. Mad at the fullback for blocking him out of the game.
Yeah, maybe.
Hand it off.
Well, that time he did something useful, although he was a bit further upfield when he did it. He sort of turned to his left there and picked up a guy that was coming from the far side of the field, eh?
Yep.
Calling an audible now.
You must be frustrating them a bit.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
They're frustrating me a bit. Watch the safety there play a hook zone and just totally shut down Hudson.
Yeah.
That's all he has to do. And then the man coverage is going to follow Roberts out to the flat.
They might be playing one deep here too, though, right? Yeah, they're playing one deep. Oh, you couldn't get it away.
Come on, get it, Baker.
Took a pretty big shot at the end of that play.
Yeah, we'll be in serious trouble if he gets hurt.
Yeah, because we actually don't have other players that can play the position.
A little sooner, so he doesn't have to take too many hits.
I don't know, John. That's a pretty fast pass. You can't really get a pass that much faster than that.
No, 5-yard post is about as quick as it gets. Especially because it was not one where you had to wait for it to develop either, right? It was like you could tell right away it was open, and that's where you were going to throw the ball.
That's right.
That was just a lack of protection.
Drops back. He's looking. Passes left.
Uh-huh.
The pass falls incomplete. A little lob.
Let me guess, you were just throwing that away, right?
Well, I figure if I throw them up contested, then I'll be less likely to throw picks where the guy runs it back for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Right? Because if you throw a bullet, he's going to catch it, and then you're going to give up a touchdown.
Well, this might do something for you.
Yeah, well, I figure I'll show him something a little different here.
Yeah. Now, this is one of my favorite tactics. I bring that guy from the fullback position out into the
Halfback position.
Well, and it depends, right? Either way, he is not accounted for. Oh, he dropped it.
I mean, I did get hit while throwing that one, so I can understand that he would drop it. It was kind of going towards the dirt.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking about catching it.
Yeah, he did come back for it, though. Right? He showed enough awareness to actually come back for it.
Will come into this game to punt.
Well, Romberg's punting average is going to go for shit here after this game, but you'll definitely get lots of inside the 20 punts in this game.
Oh, that's what we're aiming for, really. I guess if we win 17-0, we still win.
Yep.
A high kick. Andy waves for the fair
this
catch.
time.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, look at that. It worked out.
I'm like mashing the catch button. I'm like, oh, I accidentally moved away. That guy's a little clumsy to control, whoever that was. Not very agile.
From the shadow of their own goal post. The defense is shifting. They're having no success.
So they're going to kick it back to us now, right?
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
That was close.
That was close.
Number 27 couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running play. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
it off to the back. Takes it to
Oh, close again.
Number
Yep.
27 was dragged down before he
Yeah, well, they got a billion tight ends out there, too.
Great size and quickness up front. That allows him to hold up against the run, while also giving him the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
He sees something in the defense. Hand off to the tailback. He can't wrap him up.
Well, you stopped him.
Just crunched him.
Yeah, they managed to get it out. I was trying for a safety there, but
Interesting play call there, John.
couldn't quite stop them.
They were smart not to try a pass there.
But I had my 3-4 that I normally do and use in the goal line out there the first 2 plays, and that's actually pretty tough to run against.
From the 48
Oh, look at that! I outran the first guy.
Linebacker.
He had a
Yeah.
good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better.
Well, you got the ball back more or less where you kicked it away from.
Directing traffic.
Yeah, that's a good way to get him out from being jammed by those linebackers, right?
Yep. That's why I keep doing it,
Yeah.
hoping I can get something.
Yeah, and if they leave the linebackers in the middle like that,
Going to the air on first down. Looking
Oh,
downfield.
I threw that late.
yeah,
I threw it late because I was scanning the right side. So if I'd thrown it a little earlier, all right, he's open here.
Yeah.
But if he takes another couple steps,
yeah. Now
Now
he's
he's
not
not open.
because the safety is, or that linebacker is
And we're back.
playing there. He was actually playing pretty deep for a linebacker.
yeah. Well, you
I
can't
thought-
win them all, right?
Yeah, for a second there, I thought he was the safety because he was so far off the line of scrimmage. Eh?
Nickelback in this
Yeah,
time.
I was
Baker
scanning
with
the
a
right
man
side first because things look better for Hudson than they did for Houston.
Yeah, well, maybe Gaines will catch this time.
Yeah, maybe.
Looking for a receiver with the pass.
Well, Houston will catch it, or Hudson.
I saw him a little late there,
They complete the pass for the first down.
but I guess late is better than never.
Yeah, that particular pattern, though, you can throw that late. If there's no zone out there on that side, you can get away with throwing that one late.
He sees something in the defense.
Watch that guy on the line there. Just drop back in a hook zone, just to spite me.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
They got one guy all by himself out there. You see him?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what he's up to.
Well, he's probably dropping back in a hook zone. And he's showing blitz. Think.
Dropping back. Pass
He's
on
blitzing.
first down. Throws it. Breaks away from the tackle.
There,
Big hit on the
nice.
ball carrier.
And when you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
I'm just happy I had enough time for that one.
Well, they're not
Yeah,
doing
well, that guy was
anything fancy.
blitzing, but he started a really long ways away. Like, you would have had to stand there and hold that ball for a long time before he'd be really a factor.
I actually, I was more worried about the left-hand side, but I guess it really didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, he still got there, and he might have even gotten a little bit of a hit on you, but, you know, he didn't really have much of a chance. Hey, you know, oh, nice
I
breaks a
demand
tackle.
satisfaction.
Yeah.
He didn't take the
I
right
demand
position.
satisfaction. I will have my satisfaction.
Well, you know what? That's what the big back will do, right?
All the way for
Yep.
the score. That's a tough one to take.
See, and you thought that he was too slow to play running back.
Well, he's borderline slow-ish.
I think he's as slow as the slowest running back in the game, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But anyway.
and a little smaller.
Yeah. But anyway, he broke a tackle and turned that into a 14-yard touchdown run.
And it's on its way. And
That'll
it's
help
good.
secure him maybe for getting most valuable
Really
running
rolling
back
now as they
or something.
continue to build their lead.
Best running back.
Yeah, somehow I don't think so, because there's that one guy who's absolutely nuts, right? That
Yeah.
got almost 2,000 yards rushing this season. And I have a feeling that guy's going to be the best running back.
We'll see.
Nice kick.
Uh-oh.
And returnable
Is he gonna receive it? Yeah.
from the 13-yard line.
I'm going to tackle him.
Their special teams, I think, make some bad decisions sometimes.
To be fair, other teams have made that same bad decision.
Yeah.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Other teams much better than these guys.
Yeah, you don't see that happen
Should be
very
some
often,
personnel
though.
up front. They're having no success running on 1st down.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on 1st down.
Passing on 1st down.
Well, the linebacker got there, but he was a bit
With the
late.
stop at the 35. Newman didn't have much room to do
At least Tay Cody got him.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going.
Well, as always, we have
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
the 2 safeties playing back there deep anyway.
Closing in, throwing.
Wow, look at the linebacker go.
Yep. Gets his hand up.
That's just great.
I bet he must have been running backwards for most of that play. Before
Probably.
that pass even developed that far down.
Yeah, it's like, geez, I hate it when I have to cover passes like that.
The defensive alignment. Number 27, the deep man. Number 27, throws it.
Yeah, like why throw the ball on 3rd and inches, right?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
And you know what? The play action fake isn't going to be terribly effective
When you're
if
not actually...
when you're not actually running the ball anyway, right? You know, I'll bet you that they don't have more than 10 rushing attempts so far in this game,
Here's the
right?
punt. Fair catch.
There, we'll save on the lumps and bruises on our best wide receiver, eh?
Good.
It's 1st and 10.
I don't know. I just don't see why the AI is so fixated on throwing a pass like that. Like on 3rd and inches, even a poor team can run and convert that most times.
He tucks it away.
That was a nice run.
Yep.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over.
That's why we got Martin on the team.
Just a
Yep.
punishing run by the fullback.
That's what he can
Well, you know
do.
what? He'll be happy too because under normal circumstances he would never even see the field, right?
And just take him to the ground.
As
Yeah,
the-
he's just
as
happy
the-
to be there.
Yeah, as the 2nd string halfback and not a good one.
Actually, isn't he the 3rd string guy?
I'm not sure.
I think Jackson is the 2nd string guy. You see him out sometimes when I bring out the wishbone, because my wishbone has 2 halfbacks. I think Jackson has a little bit more speed than Martin, but Martin's a better blocker, which is why he's playing fullback.
Gains.
Oh, the corner got you.
41. They went back
Damn
to the
corner.
But that's okay. It's 3rd and
Just
inches,
goes to show you,
and you got to
coach
run on
wants the
3rd
guy
and
to
inches,
hang on
right?
to the
Like you
ball.
just gotta.
about a yard to go.
I'm hoping they're in the huddle here with me, though.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Why?
I'm hoping they're in the huddle so that I can do this.
Oh,
I'm just hoping that they're in the huddle.
oh, I see. You called a pass first.
Yep.
It'd
I've
be
actually
it.
called that pass play every single play this drive.
Really,
Yep.
and then you just audible to a run, huh?
Yep.
Martin.
No,
Pratt makes the
you're
stop at
almost
the
certainly going to
47.
convert on
Martin
3rd down
did
and
nice
less than
job
a
on
yard.
that run.
If the
Very
defense
seldom
keeps
are they
giving
going to
up
be able
runs
to
like that
stop you
first
from
down,
getting at least a
they'll
yard,
have to make
right?
some adjustments to slow this guy down.
They have the lead, and one big reason
Hey,
is
look,
because they've
look,
done a real good
you were in the
job
huddle
on
with me
ground
again.
on first
Yep.
down.
Not bad. And that success leads to bigger and better things.
See,
Usually.
that guy just can't choose who to cover when I make that switcheroo.
Yeah.
Gets a little confused.
Well, if they're going to keep, giving you this, though, I'd keep taking it.
I plan to.
Again with the carry.
Because if you can find that gap, and what happens is your offensive lineman will get through to the next level and block that linebacker, right? It's just the weakness that's inherent in the 3-4 defense, right? That's why I use man lock and I
Sends a man in motion.
put lots of linebackers in the gaps and things like that, right?
Yep. Hudson or Roberts. It's going to be one of them. More than likely. Because that's the corner covering gains, I think.
Yeah. That route, though, is a tough one to cover. Oh, look at that. You could have thrown it to Gaines. He was wide open.
Solid hit.
I didn't even look. I figured, well, that's going to be a huge mismatch.
Yeah,
Because
it
their
was.
corners are like super.
Yeah, it was. Gaines won. He had 5 yards separation. Yeah. Run the ball.
He sees something in the defense.
This might work. Last time we ran this, we got 2 yards. Maybe we can get 2 yards again.
Well, even if you don't make a first down on this, you know, like you can run the third quarter out and then punt with the wind at your back.
Hand it off. Number 32 makes the stop at the 43.
4th and
5
inches.
here. Run the ball, keep the clock moving.
Now that's not a bad idea. We've got a big lead, so it's better to run. That way you keep the clock moving and decrease the chance.
Yeah,
of
you
the
almost
defense
made it.
making a big play.
Like I said, though, on third down and less than 2, I don't know why the AI doesn't run the ball like 3/4 of the time. Right? I mean, it's okay to slip in a pass play just to try and catch the defense off guard once in a while, but they do it almost every time. You know, like
I suppose you'd have to look at your third down averages too. I mean, with our particular team here, I might consider passing a little bit more on third down because we haven't had a lot of success running on third down. I might consider going to curls plays or other short passes. And man, I just can't seem to hit that corner.
But you saw the way I played that last third down play though, right? Where it was 3rd and inches, and I put the nickel defense out there, and I had like 3 linemen and 2 guys in the middle. You know, like I wasn't even considering the fact that they might run the ball, right? Because I don't have to.
What was that?
I don't know. That was not well executed anyway.
They have every right to boo him after that.
Yeah. I'm surprised they weren't booing him after that failed third down conversion attempt, actually.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Drops back, gets the pass off. Sherry drops.
How weird. They had an extra tight end in there, and they moved him a little bit, but not very much.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what they were trying to do there.
Maybe he should have done that.
They're making some changes up front. The home team.
Hey, buddy. Oh, my God.
Wow.
He got the high snap. He got screwed by the snap.
Oh, yeah. So who got in there?
I think your defensive tackle.
Yeah.
The center just totally screwed up.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our...
That is like a 3rd string or 2nd string center, though?
Yeah.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick.
Fair catch.
Signals for a fair catch.
Well, we played just about the whole game in their end of the field.
Yeah.
I have to say that, you know what, the Bulls, even though their offense was all crippled up, they played much better offense than these guys have. Oh, look at that.
Pratt records the tackle at the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice
I'd much rather play these guys than the Bulls any day of the
him
week.
to get a good run for a first down.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Stay home, Mike. Bring him up. Silver, 72.
Oh, now they're going to screw me.
Yeah. Oh, well, just swing it the other way.
I should have just left it alone. I saw the way that linebacker was cheating, and I'm like, is he going to shoot that gap?
Oh, well. I'm sure this will be fine anyway.
And he still shot that gap.
Yep.
No matter what I did. I knew he was going to shoot the gap on the other side, too.
When the offense decides to run the ball. They break down
I hate that guy.
very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignment.
Yeah, well, you know what? You still amassed 135 yards on the ground against them, which is not bad.
Yeah, he's a dick. I'm either going to get sacked here or I'm going to complete this. Actually, if that guy on the outside is playing a hook zone, I might get sacked and throw it away.
Well, you just might have to check down to one of your swing pass guys then.
Drops back.
Oh, I got hit while I threw.
Yeah.
It's intercepted.
I had it, but I got hit while I threw.
Yeah.
Couldn't do the job, and the pressure
Well, you know what? Pass protection, and we've already talked about what I think your off-season needs are going to be. And I think that definitely you need to pick up at least 2 offensive linemen.
Throwing on first down.
Because your offensive line needs an overhaul. Wow, they just about threw it back to us.
Was working in the middle.
Yeah, well, it's pretty bad when you can't even stand in there to throw a 5-yard post.
Yeah.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, well, that's just lack of protection, right? You know, like our offensive line is kind of crappy. And
The incomplete pass
when you have the defense getting into the backfield that fast, nobody can throw. Rec V. Well, you've thrown your fair share of interceptions just with Rec V5X too.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversion.
Although I think that one was more getting hit than a poor read.
Barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays.
Because I'm pretty confident that pass was there.
The legend of Lamar Holt continues.
Yep.
He's a big, strong man.
Man, what are these guys? They're just punt.
Well, because they're not running the ball at all, right? You know, like you saw how much, even though it didn't result in a lot of points on the board, you saw how much more time of possession the Bulls managed to have, right? When they were running about half the time, it's because I had to actually respect the run and play the run.
Baker sends a man in motion.
And that allowed them to have a little bit of success passing too, right? But if all you do is pass, well, then I'm just going to play the pass, and you're not going to get anywhere.
Oh, come on. It's number 65. Number 65 wide. Did you see that? Look at this terrible blocking. He's right there. Just block the guy. Just block the guy.
Yep. Well,
Let's get back to the action on the field.
like I said, you need to recruit some new blood for the offensive line in the off season.
Yeah, maybe number 65 just doesn't like Aaron Baker for some reason.
Yeah.
They got a personal beef.
Coming up here.
Yeah, like I haven't heard John say the quote yet for a while though about how the quarterback needs to have a word with his offensive line if he can still talk.
Surveying the field.
Oh yeah, he was wide open. That was an easy pass.
Makes the tackle at the 40-yard line. Good run, Everett.
I see, I checked the post and he got jammed, so I'm like, okay, I'll check the guy underneath. What's the corner doing? And then I watch the corner and he's dropping back into his zone, and I'm like, okay, we can do this.
Yep, they didn't have anybody covering short underneath him.
2 yards to go.
Wide, 28.
Calling an audible now.
Can we do it this time?
Well, if they can block out that defensive end and that linebacker there. They did it.
Oh. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
Huh.
Third
Well,
down run, not enough.
I'm just going to stop running on 3rd and 2.
Punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong.
We have not had any success on running on 3rd and 2.
Playing with a lead.
well, that's why in my offensive playbook I have a few plays designed with like really short curls and stuff like that.
I've actually got a play like that.
Yeah, because
a terrible punt.
on 3rd down and less than 4 yards, a 4-yard curl is enough, right?
First and 10.
Oh, I've actually got those small 3-yard curls out of the backfield.
Yeah.
The quarterback gets
Yeah,
set
you
with
just
only
need
one
something
back behind
relatively
him.
safe and quick to throw.
Which is really what I should be throwing in that situation.
27.
Yeah.
Burton makes the stop.
I'm just not thinking throw, I'm still thinking run. We've got a bit of a defect to work out in the play calling.
Put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
2nd and 4 coming up here. The home team line up in a 5-receiver set.
Well, this is looking kind of familiar.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a defect in the play calling there, too.
Yeah.
Right away because of his pure physical power.
Let's put the dollar package out there, hey?
Slight change in the defensive alignment. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. King didn't make it.
They're going to have to go for it here.
Yep. Let's see if they run this time, hey? You think they're going to run, maybe?
No.
No? You don't think so?
No.
About a yard to go.
They never run.
The backs are lined up in an eye. He goes to the left
What did I
side.
tell you?
Yeah.
He stopped and they turn it over.
You know what I did there? I played one deep, and then I audibled the safety to double cover the halfback.
The team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone.
So he had two guys chasing him at the same time, right?
Changing the play now.
Oh, you got it away.
Makes the stop at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that time I actually got it away.
Yeah, that was close. That's one thing, though, when they send everybody like that, well, somebody's not going to be covered, right? Ha! Look at that, all the adjustments they're making, eh?
Yeah, that's because I'm calling fake audibles.
Oh.
Kind of hoping they were going to be a little more generous there than just like stack, stack, stack. Really annoying.
Dropping back.
Nope.
Nope.
Ooh,
you know what I would have done in that situation is I would have audibled both of the fullbacks to block and then just tried to throw the curl to one of the wide guys. Because they had one-on-one coverage out there, right?
Maybe, but I don't know.
But you got to have enough time for them to be able to run a 7-yard curl or whatever that was.
He surveys the field, passing to the left.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yep.
Incomplete pass. Good pressure up front forces the incompletion.
And you know that the defensive coordinator
punting again.
He could drop additional guys back in coverage, but still get pressure on the quarterback.
I don't know how far we could actually make a field goal from here. For all I know, we could have missed out on like 3 points like 20 times by now.
Very solid.
I don't know. This is a pretty long field goal. When you're looking at over 50 yards, even with a wind at your back, that's a pretty long field goal.
A high kick. Fair catch.
Nice. You're better off doing that. Right?
I know, but I want to get us over 30 points.
Well, the game's not over
I'm
yet.
itching now.
Game's not over yet. Just remember, these guys are a strong D
Oh,
team.
these guys are full of shit.
Going to the air on first down. Slings it to the outside. This one ball's complete. They dropped additional people into the secondary, but still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense. If the guys up front are good at creating pressure, then you don't have to blitz as often. Giving
The
you the
shotgun.
ability to double cover an opponent's best
The sack gun?
Drops back.
Well, actually, this particular shotgun formation where they have the tight end and the halfback there, it's not so bad, right?
The quarterback's confidence when he gets the
Because
ball
they
to
can
the
leave
receiver,
those guys in and have them block.
He's got to know that he can count on them to make the catch.
Are they seriously lining up in that here?
Yeah, they are seriously lining up in that here.
The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. With the pass almost picked off.
But I was playing the flats, so they're not going to get anywhere.
You have to give credit to the defense out there.
They have so little speed at wide receiver. I only had the corners playing deep there. I wasn't really too worried about them throwing a long pass.
Here's the kick.
Wow.
He's waiting for the fair catch.
That was a really shallow
fair
punt.
catch it at the 33-yard line, eh?
Yeah, very shallow
First and
punt.
10.
See, it's okay. The first touchdown you scored, that was enough. Because defense wins championships.
No, never.
Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off.
Well, that
He hits
worked.
his receiver. Barber makes the tackle at the 19. Baker
I think they were
puts that
blitzing
pass
everybody
away.
there again.
That's great
Yeah,
timing
well, when they
between
do
the
that, though,
quarterback
if
and
you
receiver
if you
on
can
that
get
play.
rid of the ball quick
Ball
enough.
got into the receiver right as he was coming out of his break.
They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside.
We like to
the
use the 10-man box because it's better against the pass than the 11-man box.
Yeah.
That joke is old, and I'm never going to stop making it anyways.
Well, so long as they keep lining up that way.
Delta, switch one. Bring it.
It's going to be hard for Houston or for Hudson to beat that guy, though, I think. He's got outside position on him.
Yeah,
He's
you never
smart.
know, though, if he turns the wrong way.
Going to the air on first down. With
Nope.
the pass, almost intercepted.
Even though he turned the wrong way, he's such a good player, he actually recovered.
That one looked like
Yeah.
it slipped out of
And
his
I
hands a
think,
little bit
again,
while he was
if
winding
you
up
see the
throw.
outside position against those guys, if they're smart enough to line up that way, then you might as well just not bother.
Yeah. Well, you should have...
Here it would have a better chance,
I think you got a good shot at hitting gains on this one anyway.
possibly.
Oh, yeah. I recognize this because I use this particular method a lot.
Receiver gets the pass off.
That's a
He's
touchdown.
inside the 10.
That was just a
There's our
play.
30-some-odd
That guy
points.
was not going to be
Yep.
denied. Yeah, that guy created some room and showed good body control to maintain control.
Now I
of
just
that
got to go and score 7 more.
Well, you know what? You need to exercise those guys and get them their ratings points for the
The point after
progression
is good.
here after
The
this
visiting
game.
teams have it all working now
Because
as
week
they continue
17
to
is
expand their
after
lead.
week 17 you get some player progression, right?
Yep.
So if you can pad their stats a little bit, it'll do nothing but help us going into the playoffs.
Not a bad kick. They'll
That's a
set up
good
for the
kick.
return.
Yeah.
Al's just like, not a bad kick, but it's like the best kick of his career.
To the 20.
Well, with the wind at his back, he can almost kick it to the goal line.
Yeah, really. Almost being the key word.
Yeah.
It's first and 10.
I think he only lost accuracy. He didn't lose power.
No.
Number 27. The deep
But we'll just keep working on his power.
Passing
unless he
on first
retires.
down. Throwing. He couldn't
Wow.
control
Now they're
it.
dropping
Good job getting
passes.
there, but he couldn't
Things are
bring
just
it in.
getting worse and worse for
Does a
these
good
guys.
job of using his feet
I think they've had a lot of
when
drops due to
the
contact, and now they're just having a lot of
pass.
drops,
So
period.
You can't think about the defender or what you're going to do with it after you make the catch. You got to make the catch first, and then you think about the other stuff later.
Throws it.
Whoa, he just about threw an interception there.
Great play by
You know, you're
Great
long
defense.
overdue for an
Quarterback can get a
interception.
little
Yeah,
excited
well, that
out
was
there
a
at
defensive
times. Maybe
lineman,
that's
though.
what
They don't
caused the
usually
rush
catch
to throw a
those.
bit.
As they
They,
get ready to
I
start
think-
Have
the
hands of
play,
stone.
that's
Well, I think Lewis there might have 2 interceptions
Third
this
down
season, something like
conversions is
that.
a keeper stat. When you
But he's
convert
been
on
hitting the
third
hands
down,
with the
you keep
football
three
like
things. You keep your
85
drive
times,
going,
right?
You keep their defense on the field, and
Oh,
you keep
there we
their
go.
defense watching on the sideline.
We were just talking about that.
I
Wow.
tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier
Awesome.
than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw.
Yep, if you
He
keep
brings it in for
throwing
an
it right
interception.
at him, sooner or later he's going to catch one, right?
Looks like he's changing the play.
Let's go.
But you see what I mean, though. This game compared
Pass play
to
first down. Looking for a receiver.
compared to the last game, this game is just light recreation for me, right? Like I haven't been particularly challenged or anything like that in this game at all.
If Houston could have caught that, I bet you that would have been a touchdown with how badly he had that guy beat.
Yeah.
Come out in a nickel package.
Well, now you want to run to the right, I think,
Yep.
because it looks like they got half the team over there on the left side.
They give it to the halfback.
Oh, my own blocker got in my way.
Yeah. Well, that corner came in really fast, eh? And you managed to block him, but he sort of still hemmed you in there.
The 19-yard line. They come out in a dime package. Gaines moves in motion.
But hopefully, though, giving these guys a chance to play and run block will make their run blocking improve, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, y'all know what they about to do. Second back! Second back!
He surveys the field, throwing. And
That's a
it's
touchdown.
ball. He's inside the 10.
Oh!
Loose ball.
Oh my God!
Covering.
You shouldn't have dove. You should have just.
Exactly the type of thing that
You
kills
should have just
momentum.
held on to it because I think you probably would have gotten in anyway.
And then the
Maybe.
next thing you know, the ball's
Oh,
popping
that
loose,
sucks.
And the defense is out there celebrating.
Wow.
There you go, I'm sabotaging myself.
That's right. You shot yourself in the foot that time. That's why I never dive,
He'll pass on first down.
like ever,
Gets rid of it.
because I know that that happens.
Oh,
Right?
that's a face mask.
Dead at
Yeah.
the 30.
Now you're gonna have a
And
destined
there's a
dry
flag
here.
on the play.
Yeah, I know that that happens though, right?
Penalties and takeaways.
So that's
can
why
be the
I
guillotine.
never ever
Usually the
ever
team with
dive,
The fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
because it's another way that the AI uses to
Shifting some
manufacture
personnel up
things
front.
like that.
Going to the air on first down. Pumps once. With the pass.
There's a guy out there.
Yep.
Well,
you had forever to throw that ball.
42. Stackhouse continues to be a reliable target. That's his third catch of the game. Second
That's
and
the
maybe
fullback,
3.
free agent fullback
Oh yeah.
that they hit on that
Defensive
one.
line shifting around a bit. Only one man back.
Wow, they left everybody in the block.
It's a clown pass.
He's pushed out at the
God.
39.
You're right though. Look at that. All of a sudden now
Yes,
they're
there's
moving the
one
ball.
first
Eh?
down after
Yep.
another. They're putting together a nice looking
That's
drive here.
quite something.
It's first and 10. Crosses it left. Brown breaks the play up in the backfield. And that
There's
tackle
Grant
gives him
Brown.
3 in the game. And he chases
Go
him down
Brown.
behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
You know, he has 99 awareness after all, or something ridiculous like that.
Cherry with split backs. Throws it. The defense has it.
Oh, there we go. The old veteran strong safety picks it off.
You know, there are 3 types of safety.
I had the
Ones that
dollar
play the run
package out
well,
there
ones
again,
that
eh?
play the
I was,
run
I was
so you had,
looking
like,
for
ones that do
all
both
the defensive
well.
backs.
yeah.
These are
I
both
had
kinds
all
of
the
play.
defensive backs, 8 defensive backs out there,
Baker sends a man in motion.
because that's how much contempt I have for their offense that they never ever run the ball. Of course, down 31-0. If it's a little late to start trying to establish the run now.
Looking for a receiver, and this pass is completed. The receiver did a nice job creating some separation.
Well, I'd say that
and
your
getting him
effort to
make
improve your passing game over the middle has been a success.
Yeah, I would say this game should be 38-0 right now.
Yeah, yeah. If it wasn't for that fumble,
First down marker is just inside. the
that's
40.
why you never ever dive.
Well, the more you know.
Moves in
Yeah,
motion.
well, now you know. At least you learned it in a non-critical time, right?
Looks like he's calling an audible. Calling an audible.
Greg, 72. Hut.
Fullback handoff. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard, he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
Well, 3rd and 4, you got a lot of different things that you can try and do now. You could run to the right.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Looks like he's changing the play.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, running on 3rd and 4 is not an unreasonable thing to do, actually.
Oh, but we want to get the touchdown.
Yeah, but you got a tight end matched up on the corner there, right?
True.
And if he manages to push that guy downfield, well, you could have a lot of room to run. With blockers in front of you.
Yeah.
If, yes, I know, if.
Hands it off to the back. And he
Oh,
just got
Oh,
wow.
you kidding
Yeah,
me?
you know that whole deal
I
about
don't
what
know.
happens when an unstoppable
That's pretty
force
chintzy.
meets an
Yeah,
immovable
just punt it
object?
away.
Well, the unstoppable force won that.
You know what I
one.
noticed, though, is that Hudson ran that corner all the way down the field, but then when it really counted,
Try to place
he
this
didn't engage
inside
him,
the
right?
10.
He didn't actually block him. He had him like 8 yards downfield, and if he'd have like stuck a block on him, then that wouldn't have happened, right?
Mm-hmm. Kind of at an awkward distance. Ooh.
Well,
Here's the
Well,
huh,
that's
Big-
a thing.
This one where it went out.
First time in a while.
yeah. Well, you know.
He
what can
auto
you do?
kicks that too if you get that bad accuracy.
Really?
Yeah, you can't hold on to it
Yeah.
and keep running the clock.
Oh, yeah, I
Changing
know.
things up along the defensive front. Cherry using split backs. Closing in, throwing. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it.
Well, he was
Complete that
totally
short pass,
covered
and it's
anyway.
second down. They're making some changes up front. Only one man back. Throws an incomplete pass. He
That
threw
one
a little
went
too
into the-
soon
went
and
into the
missed
dirt.
mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
I think I just saw there that he's 16 of
Quarterback gets
40.
set with only one back behind him.
Wow, they've been doing nothing but pass all game.
Yep.
Pressure with the pass. Short pass completed to the wide receiver. And he steps out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
He
Yeah.
was trying to stop the clock there, Al.
Try to improve
Yeah,
upon
he
those numbers on
caught a
this
pass for a
return.
loss of a yard, eh?
Got to stop the clock so they can keep that drive going.
Yeah.
Here's the kick.
Yeah, no.
And he waves for the
Oh,
fair
fuck.
catch. The
There,
home
they just
team
made
are
one
there
for
to
him.
pick up the ball.
I told
okay.
you to stay away from it.
Yeah, I know. I should have. I should have just let it bounce.
Yeah, they've been the victim of good defensive play. They got to put it behind them and move on.
What? They've been the victim of good... What are you talking about?
Number 27, the lone back.
Mad dog over.
Pass play here on first down. Stepping up. Good play in the backfield.
Well, that'll
by
help.
Hicks. They just blanketed the
Gotta earn your
receiver.
shutout here now.
You have to get rid of the
Yeah.
ball
Well,
in
I
that
had the
situation.
chance,
Throw
and
it
I
underneath,
kind of
throw
blew it
away.
there, but
You can't take the sack and lose yardage like that.
well, he's got a couple of sacks in this game.
Cherry starts out of the shotgun. Under pressure. Gets rid of it.
That was Brown covering over there.
Too bad that he didn't get his hands on that. Or wrap his hands around that. Couldn't close the gloves. Gloves are a little tight.
Yeah.
Haven't had a lot of practice lately.
Slight change in the defensive alignment. The home team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Drops back. Gets the pass off. This pass.
It's like, snap the ball, bro. You're not fooling anyone.
Had very little touch, John.
He had the right idea.
Okay, this
Got
time-
away from it.
If I have to run too far for it, I'm just going to stay away from
Did
it.
a great job on
Good
that
plan.
series, pushing
Yeah.
them backward.
But I managed to shave another 5 yards off of their offensive total.
Here's the
And another
punt.
30 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
And so the punt goes out of
Well,
bounds.
okay.
All right, we lost a little field position on that, but I think it's okay.
2-minute warning coming up.
Their offense is incompetent. Oh yeah, just dive right up the middle.
Changing the play now. He sees something in the defense.
Either side. It doesn't matter which side you go, I don't think.
It always matters.
Does it?
Yes.
Number 97.
They're giving you
This
5
time,
yards for
19.
free there.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Well, you can take this down to the 2-minute warning now. I doubt they'll even bother to call timeouts down this far.
Come on now. Let's do this.
See, that
2
fumble
minutes
is
to the
going to
final
hurt
gun.
games.
Bring 'em up.
Yeah, it's too bad. But
White, 72.
I know you like to do that flashy dive into the end zone, and you've done it a few times before, but
At that time, I was just hoping to beat them.
yeah.
I was just hoping to beat them before they could hit me and keep me out of the end zone. I didn't want to deal with the goal line defense.
It's 1st and 10.
Well, he's got 100 yards rushing now. Again. That will put him over 1,500 yards for the season, I think.
Here we come. Here we come.
Which is not bad. I think that puts him in the top 5 or 6.
Good. Martin's been having a good game this game.
Yeah, there was a lot of penetration there.
Pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always
You had an
very
offensive
aggressive
lineman
when
4
defending the
yards
run.
into the backfield there.
Extremely disciplined.
Are you sure there was a lot of penetration there? I don't think I saw it.
Yeah, that's what that big black and white jersey that was right in the middle of your way was when you were trying to get that run started.
Comes in motion. He sees something in the defense.
Silver, 35. Get in there. Mike, cover, Mike. Loose. Come on now. Hut.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it.
Well, you got
Rose
Rose.
is a little slower, but
You got Rose another
you
catch.
talk about your
That you can
depleter.
run the clock
That's
out
what
now.
happened
That's
there.
it.
He unloaded
well,
and
at
he
least we got the catch.
depleter.
Yep. And we would have had 38 points except for that fumble.
yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
really screwed up there.
Yep. I'm pretty sure that if you'd have started with first and goal from inside the 1, I think you probably would have made it in.
Probably, and that was the one time I wasn't two-handing it too, because
Yeah.
I was diving.
Yep.
Always two-handed. Then you never have fumbles. That's okay. I'm still satisfied with the way this offense worked out. It worked out pretty well, I think.
Yeah. Look at my defense go. I've only allowed 6 points in the last 2 games.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah. That was a high five there.
So long.
I'm starting to feel like the Spitfires again here.
The Spitfires actually had okay linebackers too.
Yeah. Yeah, the inside guys were a little slow, but the outside guys were pretty good. And if you're going to play a pursuit style of defense, your outside linebackers have to be fast.
So let's see here. I still got 250
Yep.
rushing.
259 yards passing,
passing.
and yeah, look at that. I held them to less than 100 yards passing.
Good job. Oh yeah, that fumble's going to count as a giveaway.
Yeah, it is.
And I think, what was it? I think we had another fumble.
Yeah, you had 2 fumbles and
Yeah, oh, you're right.
it-
That was the fumble on special teams.
yeah,
and
actually,
then I got
that one was on me. Yeah,
yeah, and then I got the interception because I got hit while I was throwing.
yeah.
Just unfortunate interception.
Well, look at that. They were they did not get an offensive red zone attempt. Right? In fact, I'm not sure I even allowed them to go over midfield.
So here, Baker did pretty well.
Well, he managed to throw for 214 yards, and
That interception hurts his rating.
yeah, completed 61% of his passes though, which is all right.
Good average.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. Actually, let's take a look at, oop.
So Gaines managed to get 103 yards on the ground.
Martin had a good game.
Martin had a few yards. Yep.
Yeah. Well, when they're giving up the run like that, right? That's the
Yeah.
thing about the 3-4.
Wow, he actually threw more passes to Roberts than I expected. He caught quite a few.
I think he caught a lot of short curls and a lot of flares.
Yep.
Because that's what they were giving me. And then John Mike Houston was still there and Hudson was still there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Roberts is going to become a primary receiver now. The irony that would be.
Yeah. Well, I throw to my fullback a lot.
You got
in my
8
offense.
sacks.
Yeah. Who was that? Roll?
Yeah.
Defensive tackle
tackle.
with 3 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then left end
Yeah.
and left outside linebacker. So yeah, we also got 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Strong safety and right end.
Yeah. Alfred Lewis. I think he's got 3 or 4 on the season, actually.
Yep. 1 for 1 on field goals.
I don't know. When you got 2 different defensive linemen with 3 sacks each, you know, like that's a reflection of their offensive line too, right? You know, like they didn't have a very good offensive line, and they were throwing way too much too.
Go Gaines. See, Gaines would have been an even better player of the game. He would have had 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, he did get 3 touchdowns,
Yep.
which is not bad. Anyway, I am Sandman 99.
And I'm Rec V5. Have a good one.
Yeah, next we play, it will be in the playoffs.
And no diving.
Yeah.